Writing prompt. Every planet has its gods. Earth's gods have been exhausted by overpopulation, but you are the first person on Mars, and the gods there are desperate to please you.
That's one small step for mankind,
Marvin said.
One giant step into the galaxy.
He regulated his breathing carefully, admiring Mars's rusty red landscape. Applause sounded in his earpiece, but he didn't hear it over the rushing of giddiness at seeing the rover pictures come to life in front of him. Marvin planted the UN flag and allowed the rover Ambition to snap a few more photos before he turned off the livestream and sighed. Now that the theatrics were over, there was honest work to be done here. It would be tedious, it would be hard and backbreaking, doing field work in an unforgiving climate and laying the groundwork for others to follow. But it was his calling.
Congratulations, Marvin.
He jumped 4 feet in the air, literally because Mars had less gravity than Earth. To his amazement, he saw a shirtless old man in a toga looking at him with hungry eyes.
Holy crap!
He blurted out.
How are you standing there without a spacesuit? Where did you come from? And why do even your abs have abs?
The ripped old geezer laughed, stroking a magnificent grey beard, and spread his arms out. Before Marvin's very eyes, a green bubble of life expanded from nothing, sending rippling green grass and trees shooting up from Mars's unforgiving red soil. His spacesuit detected oxygen flow.
I am Mius, brother of Zeus, and I'm the god of life here on Mars. Pledge your allegiance to me, and I'll transform this place into a glorious paradise. You'll be a hero on Earth. That's what you wanted, right?
Don't listen to that old codger, scowled a feminine voice behind him. Marvin turned to see a tall redhead clad in the same garb, equally unperturbed by the lack of protection. You actually want eternal life, do you not? I'm Sadie's, sister of Hades. I can give you what you really want. All he could do was stare dumbly and blink.
What?
Over the course of the next few weeks, he learned the names of all the Martian gods. There was Earth, the Martian war deity and cousin of Mars, the Roman war deity. There was Venus, also the goddess of love here on the red planet.
Are you the same Venus as back on Earth?
He asked.
Not quite, she replied. I'm smaller because the planet is closer to Earth than Mars.
Seriously?
No, I'm just messing with you.
She laughed. Then her expression turned deadly serious.
It's to build camaraderie so you'll be more likely to pick me, to swear allegiance to. Is it working? Marvin, come back!
He just couldn't choose. None of them really captured the essence of what he wanted, which was to send humanity beyond the current solar system. If they wanted to ensure a random gamma ray burst wouldn't wipe them all out, that was what they had to do. Still, it was nice having a place to himself. He didn't even need to ask for it. It just appeared as the Martian gods got into a ridiculous bidding war for his affections. It really made him wonder. If gods could do all this, what did they need humans for? It was almost like some cosmic author was bored and couldn't come up with anything and said, "Screw it!" and allowed for a crazy, illogical group of beings to defy the basis of reality. But all things had to come to an end. The moment the next group of human astronauts came down from the skies, Marvin found his palace and free gift bags vanish in puffs of smoke as the Martian gods rushed to appease the higher population of people.
Good riddance,
he muttered, putting his spacesuit back on before the air bubble collapsed. For the first time in months, there was peace and quiet, and an opportunity to explore some interesting caves. Finally, he could get back to work. He entered a large, dripping cavern. What's going on? The place was almost as illogical as the entities swarming his new crewmates. That's when he pointed his cave light at the middle of the cavern and gasped at the titanic being chained there. Dust covered those strong arms. A small puff of air exited large nostrils. Neck muscles perpetually stretched taut from pulling against the ethereal binding, stretching his limbs out as if paying penance. "Are you okay?" he shouted through his helmet. A single eye cracked open and the large statue snorted.
A human. I've had enough of your hallucinations, Sades.
"Sades is busy courting my crew," Marvin said. "Why are you chained here? What's your name?"
I'm known as Typhon. It's a long tale, he said.
Both eyes opened, regarding the astronaut with more interest.
I can sense what you really want. Your ambition lies beyond just this simple planet, does it not?
"That's a nice thought," Marvin admitted. "I never was good at dreaming small."
Typhon laughed. Ha ha! You and I have the same problem. Hence the chains. Free me, Marvin. I'll guarantee that humanity doesn't get stuck on this planet for 1,000 years like they were on Earth. We have some gods to overthrow.
A smile stretched across his face.
"Deal,"